This was started in 1914 as a tradition celebrating the 100th anniversary for the city of Belleville. We stumbled across this when we did our research on the 200th anniversary back prior to the 2014 bicentennial for the city of Belleville. So that year we started to do the ringing of the bells as a tradition. So this is then, we did it in 14, 15, 16, 17, and now 18. This is the 5th year we've done it, and we decided that this was something that was good tradition to keep. Some years we'd get 50, 75 people up there. Last year was the first year I missed because I happened to be in Seattle we were out to see our new grandbaby, my wife and I, and so I missed it, but several of the city employees came and they led the charge in ringing of the bells. So we're going to start this in just a second. If you don't have a bell, raise your hand, and we're going to ring for approximately 2 minutes or close to that. Whatever Jenny says, enough's enough, and then we will proceed starting the regular meeting in just a couple minutes. So thank you for bearing with us with our tradition, but it's certainly warmer in here. Okay. You tell me when you're ready. Let me go down here and get there's a couple of bells in here. Let me get these to read them.
Glad you had fun. It was good. You ready? Let's do it.
Okay, we're ready. 2 minutes or less.
Go.
Joe's got the 2018 version of the bell. I know. You get that off of her shoes. Off of her shoes.
Okay.
We just went ahead and rang the bells that we were supposed to do at noon on New Year's Day on the square. But because of the extreme cold weather, we brought it indoors here today on the 2nd. Thank you for participating. Next year, we hope to be back. We're going to try to enhance it this year, maybe even have somebody come up and play a little music, but when it's zero or near zero, there's no enhancing anything. It'd be different if it'd be like 40 to 50 degrees where we could stand out there and actually enjoy it for a few minutes. So thank you. Tom, thanks for ringing this bell. What truck was this on? I'd like to call the meeting to order. Roll call of aldermen.
Alderman Hazel.
Here.
Alderman Kinsella.
Here.
Alderwoman Pusa. Here. Alderman Bittner.
Here.
Alderman Randall.
Here.
Alderman Tyler.
Here.
Alderman Anthony. Alderman Ovian.
Here.
Alderwoman Schaefer.
Here.
Alderman Dintelman.
Here.
Alderman Gah.
Here.
Alderwoman Steele. Alderman Weigott. Alderman Elmore.
Here.
Alderman Wiggington.
Here.
Alderman Barfield.
Here. Okay, Mary Steele is excused. We believe Wygott's on his way. And then we
coming up.
I don't think I got a call from Johnny, so he might be here or else he's got a good reason, I'm sure. So we'll note those, watch those two. If not, they might be catching up with us. This time I'd ask for roll call of department heads.
City Treasurer Hart.
Here.
City Attorney Horner.
Here.
Police Chief Bill Clay. Fire Chief Tom Poor. Finance Director Jamie Matrit. City Engineer Tim Gregowitz. Director of Maintenance Ken Vaughn. Human Resource Director Sherry Faber. Director of Parks and Recreation Debbie Belleville. Health and Housing Director Bobby Sabo. Director of Public Works Jason Poole. Director of Wastewater Royce Carlisle. Director of Economic Development Anissa McCaskill. Director of Library Leander Spearman.
Chief Clay was on vacation today. He's excused. Captain Moody is here in his behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, if you'd please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, many of you probably heard, but on New Year's Eve, I received a call, like many times I do, unfortunately, and somebody starts it out by saying, I got some bad news. And the bad news was on New Year's Eve day, our co-worker and our friend Stan Erlinger passed away. Stan worked for the city since September of 2004, but volunteered, had a business, and was a friend to anybody that knew him. He was just an outstanding individual for his entire life. Longtime member of the Northwest Volunteer Fire Department. Stan was always helping wherever he could, pitching in. He was just a great friend and truly missed already here in the city. So I would ask that you join me in a moment of silence for Stan Erlinger's, recognizing his years of commitment to Belleville and for his family and thinking of them. And as I close this, I just explained that Stanley still was working numerous days a week, not full-time, but as a housing inspector with Jeff Hydorn and Bob Sable in the housing department, and served us all very well. He was just, like I said, a great friend and a great worker. So thank you for allowing me to do that. At this time, we have no public hearing this evening. I'm going to open public participation. I ask that when we started, raise your hand. I will, Alderman Weigand is here, so he didn't miss anything. We're ready to go. You know, the more I think about this, Johnny may have told me the other night he wasn't going to be here, but I don't remember. Didn't write it down. So when we start public participation, I will call on you, come to the microphone, and please give your name and keep your comments to 2 to 3 minutes, and please keep it to something pertinent on the agenda or in Belleville. Let me just say before I start that, back up, I missed, if we ever had to leave this building for an emergency, the police officers are in the back. They certainly will guide us. However, we would, if it's a fire or smoke, we would leave the building, hopefully the front door or one of the doors. We ask that you, and it's cold tonight, but we ask that you'd go over towards still, or tell somebody, towards the courthouse signs where we always sit as our meeting place, just so we can kind of check and make sure the people you came with are out of the building. If we had storm or had to take shelter in the basement, the police officer will show you through across the lobby. There's a stairway behind the one door across from the city clerk's office, and we can go downstairs there and seek shelter if we ever had a storm situation. So just be aware of that for future meetings. Okay, I open public participation. Anyone this evening has a comment before we start the meeting? Okay, I'm going to close public participation. What a way to start the new year. So, nobody complaining. No, that's good. At this time, the only recognition tonight or presentation I have is just to recognize, like we do every month, the first meeting, the character word of the month. And this word, the month, is integrity. And this is the word that all of our schools, children, they've been doing this even longer than we have. We started this in 2005, first full year I was mayor, and we started recognizing the character word many times, but there's still out of school today. We will have one of the high school students from the Basic Initiative come in here and present the character word and some thoughts, and that's always very meaningful. So tonight's word is integrity, doing what is right even when it's difficult. Sometimes I see on some of the school signs, it says, doing what's right even when you don't think anyone's looking. And I think that's a good definition of just doing the right thing. So we share that with you this evening. We get now into the regular minutes of the meeting, and I would ask for a motion to approve the City Council meeting minutes from December 18th. So moved. Alderman Wiggington, second by Alderman Diddleman. Any corrections? Yes, sir.
On page 8, Mr. Mayor, second paragraph, it states that Alderman Bittner asked if they intended to ask for TIF or rebate. I believe that was Alderman Tyler asked that question.
Okay. Alderman Tyler, you remember that remember that thought? Okay, we're going to change that. Thank you. With that noted, you guys are okay with those who made the motion of that change? All in favor of receiving and filing the minutes from December 18th with that change, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We also have the executive session minutes from December 18th. I'd ask that you were for a motion to receive and file them. Motion by Alderman Diddleman, second by Alderman Schaefer. Discussion on the executive minutes that you have. All in favor of receiving and filing, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Claims, payroll, and disbursements. I'd ask for a motion to approve the claims and disbursements in the amount of $1,506.61 and the payroll $835,983.83. Motion by Alderman Kinsella, second by Alderman Pusa. Any additions or corrections or questions? Roll call.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa. Aye. Bittner.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler.
Aye.
Ovian. Schaefer. Dentelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore. Wiggington.
Aye.
Barfield.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'd ask for a motion to approve the Treasurer's Report from November 17th and the Statement of Cash and Investment Report from November 2017. Motion by Alderman Schaefer. Do I hear a second? Second by Alderman Hazel. Do I hear discussion? All in favor of receiving and filing these two motions signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We go on to oral reports. Coming from Ordinance and Legal Review, Alderman Wiggington.
11-A1, on behalf of Ordinance and Legal Committee, I would like to make a motion to approve administrative procedure for assessing and determining claims under Public Safety Employees Benefit Act, PSEBA. So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wiggington, second by Alderman Pusa. Discussion on this recommendation? Okay, roll call.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Bittner.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler.
Abstain.
Ovian.
Aye.
Schaefer.
Aye.
Dentelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore. Wiggington. Barfield.
Motion carries. Administration, I'd ask for a motion to approve disbursement, a distribution of $10,000 from the General and Community Assistance Town Fund for area food pantries. This was in the budget, but we want to get your approval. Motion by Alderman Hazel, second by Alderman Gah. Any discussion on this? You should have it in your packet, how Sherry Faber had it broke down in fairness to each pantry. Roll call.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Bittner. Randall.
Aye.
Tyler.
Aye.
Ovian.
Aye.
Schaefer.
Aye.
Dentelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Barfield.
Motion carries. I would like to have the Zoning Board of Appeals, and I would ask, if nobody's objecting, let the city clerk read them through, the first,
67 through 70?
um,
Or,
I'm sorry, yeah, I'd like to go, through 11C4, and then we'll take that one separate, okay? Just to make sure there's clarification on a couple things. So you wanna go ahead and, I guess I'd ask for a motion to, well, you can go ahead and just read them, and we'll vote on, okay?
okay. 11C1, 67, December 17, Murr Signs, Collectors Corner, a request for a sign installation permit in the area of special control for signage at 125 East Main Street, parcel 08220333033, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 155.052 and 155.053. Ward 2 zoning board recommended approval 6-0. 11C2, 68 December 17, Willie and Shirley Vaughn, a request to rezone the property at 9454 West Main Street, parcel 02350421034, from C1 light commercial district to C2 heavy commercial district, and to allow the new C2 district to maintain an area below 10 acres. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.020, 162.230 through 162.233, 162.245 through 162.248, and 162.590. Ward 8, zoning board recommended approval 6-0. 11C3, 69 December 17, Willie and Shirley Vaughn, a request for a special use permit to establish multifamily dwellings at 9454 West Main Street, parcel 02350421034, currently located in a C1 light commercial district. Note, a special use permit for multifamily dwellings at this parcel is contingent on rezoning to C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.232, 162.248, 162.245 through 162.248, and 162.515. Ward 8, zoning board recommended approval 6-0. 11C4, 70 December 17, Zachary Bear and Jeffrey Bear, Grimm and Gorley Pour, Cupcakes 2, a request for a sign installation permit in the area of special control for signage at 322 East Main Street, parcel 08220340008, and 324 East Main Street, parcel 08220340024, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 155.052 and 155.053. Ward 6, zoning board recommended approval 6-0.
I'm asking if there'd be someone willing to make a motion to approve the proposed cases just read and have the proper ordinances drawing. That's 11C1 through 11C4. Motion by Alderman Pusa, second by Alderman Gah. Any discussion on those just read? Yes, sir.
Mayor, on 11-C2 and 3, Mr. Vaughn, Alderman Barfield and I have been talking about this. He's given us some very good sketches of what this is going to look like. He's really bringing this building back up to code. The first floor is going to be business. Second floor is going to be 3 one-bedroom apartments. The maximum occupancy is going to be 6 for the 3 apartments, which he has to adhere to that. Okay. Of course, he knows he has to have it inspected, bring it up to code, so on and so forth. But Alderman Barfield and I have been talking to him, and we're very convinced that what he's done, that this is going to be a very, very nice project.
So you
we're in
support
favor of it.
Very good. So we have a motion for these first 4, and we have a second. Alderman Ovian?
I have a question. I'd like to know if any of those apartments, since it's gonna be 3 one-bedroom apartments, if any families will be living or residing in any of those apartments. Since there's a maximum of 6 that can only live
We can't.
in those 3-bedroom apartments.
It's not related again. We can't. A family could be deemed conducive to. We can't. It's not related. It's not related to the. It's not. Yeah, but Garrett's saying we really can't ask that question. That should have been asked a different time, right, Garrett?
Oh, it's just not related to a sign installation permit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We have motions for those 4, and we have a second.
Or no, this is the special use.
This is
Yeah, the
special
special
use,
use for the
I'm sorry.
multifamily.
Is that okay? That's what you're saying?
Okay,
There's two motions, that same family.
they can't get past that, yeah.
Okay, so
Is there an answer to that?
is the,
Do you know that yet?
but everybody,
understand the
they've agreed
question.
to two people, maximum two people, is it can be specified in that?
We haven't specified that, have we? It's just 6 is the
I
occupancy.
think in this one,
Six per
they have
apartment.
to otherwise
No,
comply.
6 total.
Six total, so
Six
that,
total,
and
3
this, so you
apartments.
wanna clarify this, we're
Right.
getting kinda,
There were total 3 apartment units. I wasn't aware that there had been an agreement regarding how many the maximum would be spread over those
3 units, but I would assume that whatever occupancy they have would be based upon the building code requirements.
Right.
As well as the occupancy load as determined by the fire department. But as far as the cap that they're mentioning, I wasn't aware of that, so that would be something that the alderman and the petitioner would have to answer because I wasn't aware of that discussion or that cap.
But that,
It was not discussed at zoning board.
so that number's not part of a stipulation in the special use permit?
It was not part of the stipulation from the zoning board. This was based upon discussion between the alderman and the
He
applicant.
just has to adhere to the occupancy.
Yeah, you just adhere, otherwise adhere to
Exactly.
that.
To the occupancy as required by the building department and the fire department.
and based on the size, it probably is about that. Okay, very good, yes, sir.
So am I correct in assuming that there cannot be any more than 2 to each apartment? Gives us a total of 6.
I don't have the total square footage, that's what we're basing the law on. We don't have the total square footage, but in the conversation Roger are having with the gentleman, he's acknowledging that that's the case.
Well, we have the square footage. I'm not so sure that we're saying it has to be 2. It might be 1 in one apartment and 3 in the other, but they're only 1-bedroom apartments. I mean, we certainly haven't talked to him whether it's gonna be 2, 2, and 2. We're just saying the maximum occupancy for those 3 is 6, and they are 1-bedroom apartments.
Okay.
But we have an occupancy code.
We have an occupancy
That's
code that we have
thank
to
you.
follow, so basically, we're gonna be
Yes.
fine.
Thanks, Garrett.
Okay, so we have a motion and we have a second, and you guys are doing good at trying to get me to be confused. We have a motion, we have a second to approve those first 4 recommendations and have the proper ordinance drawn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We go to 11C5, and would you please read that, Madam Clerk?
11C5, 71, December 17, David McElravy, Stoney's, a request for a use variance for a liquor license for Stoney Sports Pub, a legally non-conforming use at 3001 West Main Street, parcel 08170327007, located in a C1 light commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.570, 162.470, and 162.474. Ward 3, zoning board recommended approval 6-0 with the following stipulations. 1, in the name of the applicant only. 2, no outdoor speakers allowed. 3, no liquor allowed outdoors after 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m.
Okay, let me clarify number 3. Number 3 is not to be a part of this ordinance. That is handled by the liquor commissioner and the liquor code. And I've already talked to neighbors and talked to Mr. McElravy about that. So the first 2 stipulations are part of this ordinance, so you understand. Do I hear a motion to approve this ordinance as recommended? Motion by Alderman Tyler. Do I hear a second? Alderman Hazel. Do I hear discussion? Yes, sir.
I just saw this, Mayor, no outdoor speakers allowed. Does that also mean no outdoor bands or music of any
No,
kind?
there's no outdoor. There is no approval for a beer garden or outdoor dining. We do realize that since the law passed in Illinois where people can't smoke indoors, they do go outside, and we've inherited that situation. But this is not, there's no outside music. Far as liquor outdoors, as I explained to several of the neighbors and Mr. McElravy, we understand some people, because they don't want to leave a drink on the bar unattended, that they might take it with them. I get that. But if the outdoor noise or outdoor situation becomes a problem, then the police department or as myself as the liquor commissioner, then we will so deal with the situation. I realize there's been a few concerns recently, but as I've told the neighbors and I've assured them, we have a new owner. A new owner potentially ready to take ownership here, providing this all moves forward. And I have confidence that I think he totally understands his responsibility to kind of bring it back the way it used to be there. So we have a motion and we have a second for case number 11C5. Is there any further questions? All in favor of this motion, have the proper ordinance drawn to be voted on later, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Want to do the next two together?
73 and 74?
Yeah.
Sure. 11C6, 73 December 17, Mike Tuvino, Crafty Sugar Company, a request for a sign installation permit in the area of special control for signage at 104 East Main Street, parcel 08220338006, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 155.052 and 155.053, Ward 6. Zoning board recommended approval 6-0. 11C7, 74 December 17, Mike Tuvino, Crafty Sugar Company, a request for a special use permit for outdoor dining at 104 East Main Street, parcel 08220338006, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.248 and 162.515, Ward 6. Zoning board recommended approval 6-0.
Okay, motion. Alderman, I'll make a motion to approve those two requests, second by Alderman Schaefer. I just want to note one thing. I don't know if the applicants are here. The one thing I want to remind you in front of everybody, with the outside dining there, I think there is still a bump out that's carried out there. Just make sure that the ADA standards of 48 inches of clear space for a wheelchair down the sidewalk is adhered to. Because we have had many notifications because of a few situations over the years, and we must make sure that we keep that, okay? So, oh, I knew he couldn't go without a statement. We have a motion and we have a second to approve 11C6 and 11C7. Any further discussion? All in favor of these two motions and have the proper ordinance drawn, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carries. The last one of zoning.
11C8, 75 December 17, Richard Bernier, a request for a special use permit to operate a storage building at 1609 North Belt East, parcel 08230109024, located in a C2 heavy commercial district. Applicable sections of the zoning code 162.248 and 162.515, Ward 1. Zoning board recommended approval 6-0.
Can we get a clarification of where this is located?
The address of the location of this property? Anissa, do you have it? 1609.
Is that in 1 or 7?
It's in 7. Isn't that right? No, is it in 7 or is it in 1?
Ward 1.
It's in Ward 1. It's in Ward 1. It's still, it's between B and A Street, right? It's in Ward 1. A Street's the dividing line for for Ward 7 and Ward 1.
We had a conversation with him.
Motion to approve?
Motion by Alderman Consilla, do I hear a second? Second by Alderman Hazel. Do I hear any discussion? All in favor of approving this recommendation, 11C8, and have the proper ordinance drawn, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We'll bring them back up under ordinance. Communications?
12A, communication from Belleville Fire Department to hold their 5th annual open house at Firehouse Number 4 on April 7th, 2017, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Motion. I'm not taking it from you. You're a fireman. Motion by Alderman Diddleman, second by Alderman Wiggington. I'm not putting myself in any traps there. We have a motion and a second to approve the firehouse request. How many years is this in a row, Tom? 5 years. All in favor of approving the open house signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Petitions we have none, resolutions we have none. I'd ask for a motion to read by title only, ordinance number 8107. Motion by Alderman Consilla, do I hear a second? Second by Alderman Hazel. All in favor of reading ordinance 8107 by title only signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
15A, ordinance 8107, 2017, an ordinance amending chapter 33, public safety, law enforcement of the revised code of ordinances of the city of Belleville, Illinois, by adding sections 33.101 through 33.106, establishing an administrative procedure for assessing and determining claims under the Illinois Public Safety Employees Benefits Act, 820 ILCS 320-1 ET-SEQ.
Hear a motion from somebody? Motion by Alderman Kinsella, second by Alderman Schaefer. Any discussion? Roll call.
Hazel. Aye. Kinsella. Aye. Pusa. Aye. Bittner. Randall. Tyler. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah. Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington. Barfield.
Motion carries. I did that one separate, felt it was important to do so. We have 15B, C, D, E, F, G, and H, and I, all zoning ordinances. Is there a problem if we present these as a group? I'd ask for a motion to read ordinance 81, 51, 52, 81, 53, 81, 54, 81, 55, 81, 56, 81, 57, and 81, 58 by title only and as a group. Motion by Alderman Schaefer, second by Alderman Dintelman. Any discussion on that request, that motion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries.
15B, ordinance 8151, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 67 December 17 Murr Signs Collectors Corner. 15C, ordinance 8152, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 68 December 17 Willie and Shirley Vaughn. 15D, ordinance 8153, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 69 December 17 Willie and Shirley Vaughn. 15E, ordinance 8154, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 70 December 17 Zachary Bear and Jeffrey Bear, Grimm and Gorley, Pour, Cupcakes 2. 15F, ordinance 8155, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 71 December 17 David McElravy, Stonies. 15G, ordinance 8156, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 73 December 17 Mike Tuvino, Crafty Sugar Company. 15H, ordinance 8157, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 74 December 17 Mike Tuvino, Crafty Sugar Company. 15I, ordinance 8158, 2017, a zoning ordinance in regards to 75 December 17 Richard Vernier.
Do I hear a motion to approve those ordinances? Motion by Alderman Schaefer, second by Alderman Gah, to approve the ordinances just read, 8151 through 8158. Any additional questions? Roll call.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa. Aye. Bittner. Randall. Aye. Tyler. Aye. Ovian. Aye. Schaefer. Aye. Dintelman. Aye. Gah. Aye. Wygant. Aye. Elmore. Aye. Wiggington. Aye. Barfield.
Aye.
Motion's carried. We move on. Unfinished business? I don't have any. Miscellaneous and new business, I'd ask for a motion for our motor fuel claims in the amount of $18,953.10. Do I hear a motion? Motion by Alderman Dintelman, second by Alderman Schaefer. Do I hear discussion on the motor fuel claims? Roll call.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa. Aye. Bittner.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler.
Aye.
Ovian.
Aye.
Schaefer.
Aye.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington.
Aye.
Barfield.
Aye.
Motion carries. At this time, I'd ask for a motion to go in executive session for the purpose to discuss workman's compensation and collective bargaining negotiations.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wiggington. Do I hear a second? Second by Alderman Pusa. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Dean's already here. All Okay, we are now back in regular session, please note. And we have, there's no action to be taken on 18B, but I'm asking for a motion if someone would like to make a motion to approve our city attorney to offer a settlement, up to $775.18 to take care of a workman's compensation settlement. Do I hear a motion by Alderman Wiggington, second by Alderman Weigott? Any discussion on that, that motion? Roll call.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa. Bittner. Randall. Tyler. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah. Wygott. Elmore. Wiggington. Barfield.
Motion carries. Do I hear a motion to adjourn? Alderman Randall, second by Alderman Schaefer. All in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye. Opposed? You can stay. Thanks.